Hi everyone, my name is Elizabeth Gonzalez and I was able to interview the school psychologist at my school. She has been in Alvin ISD for 7 years. She currently works between 2 elementary campuses and she services the students at both. She graduated from the University of Texas, San Antonio with a degree in psychology, and after finding out that there was very limited paths that she could take, she went back for her master's to pursue a degree in school psychology. So during this interview, I had the opportunity to ask her several different questions about her career path and some of the things she's experienced as a school psychologist, so stay tuned. Ariana describes school psychology as identifying students' academic, behavioral, social, and emotional needs and providing support for students to meet those needs and providing support for parents and teachers to also help students meet those needs. Ariana provides support for students by evaluating them and determining where they're experiencing difficulties in the school setting, either academically, emotionally, or behaviorally, and coming up with plans to meet those needs. She also helps out by providing direct counseling services to students that need them and psychological services. Ariana helps parents by kind of providing them with information so that they can better help their students meet their needs. And she helps out teachers by providing recommendations for behavioral concerns or academic concerns that the teacher can put in place to help that student in the classroom. Ariana has listed organization skills, time management, and working as a team player as the top 3 characteristics of a successful LSSP. Organization skills come in handy across all settings of her job. She has to be organized when collecting data. She has to keep all of her different reports organized. For time management, she's pulled in a ton of different directions. So she has to make sure that she can go observe students and she can get reports done and she can do ARDs and meetings, and there's so many different things that you have to do as an LSSP. It is important to stay organized and make sure that you're using your time appropriately so that you can meet all the deadlines that you have to meet. She also says that working as a team player is key. As an LSSP, you're working with admin, you're working with teachers, you're working with students, doctors, parents. You're working with everyone who is involved with that student's IEP process. And it can be a lot at times, so it's important to have clear communication and to stay positive even in stressful situations. Everyone is stressed out, so it really is important to be clear and direct and be able to communicate and work as a team as an LSSP. So I talked with Ariana about some of the most rewarding moments in her career, and she shared with me that one of the most rewarding moments is working on counseling skills with students, and whenever she sees the students meet their goals and generalize them into the classroom and at home, it's very rewarding for her to see that she is making progress with students on coping strategies. Another moment that she shared with me is whenever parents know like there's something off about their student, or they see their student struggling in school or with behavioral challenges, and Ariana completes all of the testing and she reviews it with the parent. It's kind of like an aha moment, like that's what my child needs to succeed. and knowing that there's a light at the end of the tunnel and there's things that we can do to help their child, and it's not just a big question mark. Ariana also discussed some of the challenges that she faces, such as evaluating a student and not having them meet criteria for a disability. Some of the teachers can become upset or confused as why they didn't meet that criteria. She said sometimes these conversations can be hard to have, but it is important to show data and show why they didn't meet the criteria. And I know that can sound bad as like, oh, you want a kid to have a disability. No, you don't want them to, but sometimes it can be the light at the end of the tunnel where you can provide services to help them succeed in the classroom. Some teachers become frustrated because they don't understand why their teaching strategies aren't working when sometimes that's not the case. But when a student does not meet the criteria, sometimes it can seem like the case. Ariana said one thing she wished she knew more of was information about the special education law. She said that her school didn't do a great job of giving information about the laws and the special education processes, so she really wished she would have known more about that going into the job instead of having to learn it while doing the job, which can sometimes make it difficult. Overall, Ariana has described her job as a position where you can advocate for students who can't do it for themselves. No 2 days are the same. There's always something different that you have to do. There are some cons to the job, such as being spread too thin and having dual roles to fill, but overall she said she wouldn't change it. So I hope this video helps some and gave you some information about being an LSSP, and thank you for watching.